Hi there everyone, so I just want to do a quick tutorial on how to do Sirsasana 1, so traditional headstand, the one where her arms are like this, and with me I've got Ferg who's never even tried a headstand before, so we're already warm, we've done some flow. I'd recommend before you get into this tutorial you yourself warm up, even if that's just a little bit of cat-cow, a few sun salutations, or do another one of my flows on my website. And then we'll jump straight into working on how to get that headstand. So, to start with, let's focus on the basic position for a headstand. So I'll show you and then you do. So we're going to interlace our fingers like this, and then we place our forearms down on the floor, making a triangle with our arms, so our arms want to be wide enough for our head to fit inside them. I'll do it and then you repeat. Nice. And then from here, we just place the crown of our head on the floor and kind of tuck it into the hands. And that's our basic position. So Ferg, do you want to give it a go?
Okay.
So, we interlace our fingers, we bring our hands to this triangle, and we place the crown of our head down on the floor, tucked into those hands. Beautiful. Nice. Now, okay. Now we're going to start to take some weight into those hands. So if you come back into that position, Ferg, and if you at home come back into that position, and then from here we're going to tuck our toes underneath. We're going to lift our legs off the floor, straighten through the legs. Nice. And then slowly start to walk your feet in ever so slightly. Nice. And you want to really feel this through your shoulders and through your arms. You're not just dumping the weight on your head. You're really engaging through these shoulders. Nice. And we're going to hold it here for 5 deep breaths. So let's breathe all together. You got this. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhaling 2. Exhaling 2. If you're feeling comfortable where you are, try maybe walking your feet in even closer, ever so slightly. As we inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Can you feel that in your shoulders, Ferg?
Yeah.
Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Then slowly walk your legs back and let's come back down onto your knees. And then slowly rise to all fours, tabletop position. Your hands below your shoulders, your knees below your hips. Nice. And to just get our breath back, let's do a few cat and cows and just move around a little bit in the shoulders. Nice. So just inhale to open the chest, exhale to round. That's it. Anything that feels juicy and good in this moment. Nice. So I see quite a few things with headstand that I thought I'd discuss. So there's kind of 3 components that make the headstand, in my opinion. It's the stability, the kind of engagement, it's balance, and it's also confidence. So I see quite a lot of people who have no confidence, which I fully understand. It's a scary thing, flipping yourself upside down, and therefore kind of maybe don't fully go over to the point where the hips are over their head, and therefore won't get the headstand. I also see people who are really confident and really want to do it, which I love because that's so what I'm like. But in doing so, they kind of kick up and fly over and kind of lose that element of stability and control. So what we really want is to kind of work on the 3 aspects: the confidence, the engagement, and the control, kind of all equally. So we want to feel like we're coming up slowly with control. We stay in yoga, no kicking up or anything like that. Instead, it's kind of really slow. We're focusing on engaging and lifting at all points. So this next exercise we're going to come into is going to be a little progression from the last one. I asked you to do this away from a wall. We're not going upside down just yet. Well, I mean, we are, but we're not going, the legs aren't coming up just yet. So don't worry if you're feeling kind of really nervous about it. You've got this, and if you keep kicking up next to a wall, then I think you'll struggle to really move away from the wall and kind of, I don't know, when I was learning and against a wall, all I wanted to do was kick up, and it kind of kept over kicking and then just had the wall to balance against. And what we really want is to work on a kind of slow and controlled lift to headstand. So I've taught for ages, let's come into our next exercise. So if you come back into the headstand position, nice, your head on the floor, come back onto your tiptoes, and like we did in the first exercise, keep walking your feet towards your head. Yes. To the point where you feel like your hips are almost directly above your head. Beautiful, really nice, that's the position. Now from here, we're going to see if you can bring your right heel towards your bum cheek. Nice. And as you do so, come really onto the tiptoes of the left foot. Nice. And then swap over, release. Lift the left bum cheek, come really onto the tiptoes, nice. And we're going to keep doing that from side to side. So we're going to take 2 more on either side. So release that right leg down, the left leg, and lift, nice. And then release, swap the legs, really coming onto those tiptoes of that back foot, beautiful, really nice. So you're starting to feel that kind of balancing position, and swap over. That's the last time, both legs, lift. And then swap, nice, you feeling it in your shoulders?
Yeah.
Nice lift. And then release and come back down. Oh. How's that?
Yeah, good.
Cool. So if that's where you're at, then just stay there, and you can keep working on that until you feel really confident coming onto your tiptoes and kind of playing with that little sense of balance, like whoa, I'm upside down, whoa, whoa, upside down. And that's where I'd recommend staying until you feel really confident. But if you got that and you're with me, we're going to go straight on to the next exercise. So this might be your first ever attempt at a little headstand. So coming back into your headstand position.
Okay.
And then slowly coming onto your tiptoes, tipping your hips over your head. And then bringing the right foot in towards, nice. Keep walking in with that left foot if possible. And see if slowly with control you can bring that left knee in towards your chest and put yourself into a ball, nice. So it might take a few little, not jumps, but a little hop kind of thing. So really push up. Nice. And see if you got that. Nice, look at that. Beautiful, you got this. So, well done. So that's what folks at practicing getting up to the ball. I'll just show you. So if that's where you're at, just keep playing with trying to get into that little ball shape. So the ball shape should look a little bit something like this. So we make the pillow for our head, we walk our feet in. We're going to take our left foot in, we come really light on the tiptoes of the right foot, we lift our right foot up and in. And if you're in this ball shape, just practice feeling really confident and balanced here before we try and lift our legs. Because our balance can kind of go a little bit funny as we straighten our legs, so we want to feel like we've got it, we're stable while we're here. So if you're in that little pull, come on down. Nice, do you want one more go?
Alright.
Okay, let's have another go. Nice. Get onto your tiptoes. Slowly walking your feet in, lifting one leg, having a little go. Nice, and maybe you can lift the other. That's it. So it's just playing there with finding your centre of balance. Beautiful, look at that. Nice, first ever attempt. Woo! Nice. So maybe next time I bring your shoulders slightly closer together so you've got a bit of a firmer grip around your head, and you might find some more balance. Okay, thank you, Bo. Okay, so if you've got the ball position and you're feeling confident, we're now going to work on straightening those legs. So once they're straight, it's actually really easy to balance. The only bit that's a little bit tricky is getting them from that ball position to straighten them out, because all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I'm on my head. And what it really requires is a real engagement of the core, a sucking everything up and in, kind of think Uddiyana Bandha, drawing that lower belly up and underneath the ribs, and we want to feel really light. And we want to feel like we're lifting as much with our feet as we're sinking down with our head, so we get this real sense of length and space, which is the beauty of a headstand really, in most inversions. So let's have a go. So bringing our forearms down to the floor, we make that position for the head, so we're making that kind of pillow for the head, coming onto the tiptoes, slowly walking our feet in, lifting one leg, lifting the other leg, we find ourselves in a ball. Now from here we're going to slowly start to lengthen the legs, and that's the tricky bit. So it can feel like we want to go, the tendency is to kind of go too far back. So we want to kind of feel like we're lifting our feet over our sitting bones, and then from here lengthening through the legs. So we're keeping a nice straight line. And then slowly coming down. And if you follow me all the way to headstand, then well done. If not, it is a journey, it is a process. Just keep working on the little steps and keep practicing. So thank you for watching, and thank you for